Hello everybody, here we are. And sorry, I got a call and then I started having my breakfast. And because of that thing, it took some time to be back. But as I'm back right now, so let's simply continue from here on. And let me turn some of the things off from here. And again, we still have to work on the same Google Meet app for 2 more hours. Timing is fixed, at least in a day. I have to give it 4 hours to a project where I'm actually working on my own, and then I can switch to the another things and all. So this is how it's gonna be going on. And as I added a Daisy UI, it changed everything, like it changed the layout and all, and that's good stuff. Okay, so we've been going through this much, and apart from this particular thing, it is in the center, and height is actually going to be screen, so the page that we have. So just a minute, let me be back here. Okay, I have to go to the sign in page mainly, so not here, maybe somewhere here. And when it comes to this sign in page, I already have this layout, and I have this top level layout here, and in this layout okay, things are fine. I think when it comes to this sign in page, class name, height screen, I have to give it the full screen. So this is how it's gonna be going on. So alrighty, we don't really have to worry about anything else. This does have its own style and all, and apart from this particular thing, similarly it will go with the sign up page. So we have to mainly work on with the sign in page. First of all, user should be able to sign in, and then user should be able to sign up as well. So if I go to this particular section, class name, height screen, and this will be responsible for signing up the user. So if I just simply go to the sign up page as well, just like this, so this is how user will be signing up. Great job. And okay, what else can we do here? The next thing actually starts from here. So I can go with this tailwind and sorry, Daisy UI, and it gives me some cards. So I'm gonna be going with the card over here. So this is how I'm gonna be getting a card, just like this. And this card will mainly be responsible for creating the can I get the form from here directly? So yeah, OM form, link neighbor, alert, skeleton, tooltip, radial, field set, calendar, checkbox, field set, input, filter, redo range, and this is how you just keep going on. You don't really get a what? You don't really get a form directly, but you can definitely create the form. For creating the form, first of all, I need a card, avatar, model, drop down button, theme controller. So let's go with the card only. So I'm going to have this particular card over here. So this is the card. I'm simply gonna copy everything, and let's see how it's gonna be looking like. So at the end of the day, I'm going to be just a minute. Hang on for a sec. I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. The thing is that a helicopter was flying nearby. It was just passing. So I thought of watching that, but that flew really fast. Okay, never mind. Let's continue. I couldn't even see that. My bad. Okay, I hope everything's clear right now. And checking this particular stuff. Yeah, it is clear. The current one. Am I audible? And checking this particular. Yeah, I am audible. Okay, so let's get started from here on. And we are here, and ultimately these things I got from JZUI. So I have this card, I have this figure, and I have the image inside that, and then I have this div card body and all. And what I need to have, that is coming back. Just a minute, give me a second, one more time. Alrighty, enough of going out and watching the helicopter flying. I don't know why it's even just hovering here for some reason. But coming back to this one, card base 100 width 96 shadow. This is actually gonna be a card. I will have the card body here, and then the remaining things. I will have even card title here, and I will have card actions here. I will have a paragraph here. So overall things are done. So let me do one thing. I'm gonna be having another div. So this is how I'm gonna be going ahead. And when it comes to this, so what all can I have it here? Dash slide s, I mean these many things can be here ultimately. So card title is gonna be actually sign up. I think that's sign up page. And card body, here I will have the content. And when it comes to the button, so I will have a button called sign up. I mean this is how it should be going ahead. Let's check this thing out exactly. So this is how it looks like, really bad, but okay, never mind. So what will I do? I'll bring it in the middle. So for bringing it in the middle, flex items are gonna be center, justify is gonna be center. So let's see how it's gonna be looking like. So this is where it is, and as for the text is gonna be actually white. So okay, this doesn't look that good either. Is this how it's gonna be looking like? It's insane, the color is insane. So what can I do here? Tailwind theme controller, themes. So DGY light theme, that's gonna be default, and dark theme, that's gonna be preferred. So let me add that here, and let's see what's gonna happen just after that. So when it comes to the theme here, so auth db global.css, I'm gonna be replacing it with this. Okay, and coming back to this section, is still the same. And what else can I do just after that? Once this is done, after that I've done this already. Then cups. Okay, so it actually provides lots of themes. They got that. And when it comes to using them, so index.html, I'm gonna be using data themes, cupcakes and all. And when it comes to the themes, these are the things that it actually provides. So I can just select the best ones, and I can just simply go with that. Okay, so which one should I select? Dark. I'm going to go with the dark, and it will have these colors. So let's simply select a dark. So ultimately, data theme, I'm gonna be selecting dark. Later I can just simply change it and all, but for now I need to go to the HTML. So HTML, so many things are open. Let me collapse it at all completely, and I need to get the HTML file, and that's gonna be inside app page.tsx. But before even page.tsx, from where do we get the HTML starting file here in Next.js? I think it actually starts over here, page.tsx, and if I'm not wrong, I need to edit here itself. So yeah, these things are here. And what I'll do, data, what was that? Data theme is gonna be equals to dark, just like this. And once I've done this, coming back to this particular section, reload the page. This is how it's gonna be going on, but it's still not seeing any effect. Coming back to this. Okay, this is gonna, oh, so the dark is going to be somewhat like this, and that's not bad either. Coffee is gonna be like this, night is gonna be like this, sunset. So I'm going to go with the dark, and I will be getting these colors. So when it I will be getting the blue, these colors. Okay, and that color should be there by default. That simply means if I base style, so whenever I go to the components here, so they have the BTN, so they will have default style. So apart from this particular thing, I provided this theme here. How can I just add it all? I have to explore it well. Introduction, got it. Installation, that is already done. We've gone with this, so no need to even Next.js. Let's click on this. So for Next.js, what I needed to do, Next.js this, then install all the things. Once it is installed, just I need to go to the config tailwind css post css config.mjs. I think it is already there. Let me check whether I have it there or not. So if I go to this packages, UI, and post css, I already have it there, so no need to worry about this. After that, note about using turbo pack. So if you are using turbo pack, like the default lightning css, okay, this is done. CDN, if you want to use CDN for this, use how can we use this? So we can use somewhat like this. Add a component class to your HTML, and either you do this much or you do this much. Button primary, so there is primary button, there is a rounded full button. So this is how it's gonna be going ahead. Code editor, this is wow, okay, customize. So these are the buttons that we have, primary, secondary, and all, and they are working well. The only thing missing, that is even when I'm setting the theme, by default I get that dark mode color only. So if I don't give it the full height, so this particular section, if I go to the top here and auth sign up, and over here I gave it the full height, right? So if I actually remove this particular height from here, then what will happen? Then it has this color. And if I actually change the theme, so it's going to be cups, cup, what was the theme name? Come back to this particular section, and the theme was actually, let's go with the night, NIGST. Coming back to this one, reload the page. No another theme is working. Data theme. Okay, how about having something like okay, so I'm if I want to have any theme, I can just simply import all of them, and this way I can just simply have it. That's great. So let me even do that. So I'm gonna be going to the global CSS file here. So UI source and styles global.css. Instead of having this much, I'm actually gonna be importing all the themes here, and once they are imported, so this is how it's gonna be looking like. And by default it has white color, and that is what I have to. Okay, so the color that I'm getting, that is just because of the theme that I have, and so that's okay. I got the theme, but I need to go with some of the specific things. I got the theme. As soon as I got the theme, the night theme, so this is the night theme, and this way I will have to go with the things. So ultimately I can use a lighter version of it, and overall things are gonna be looking like this only, nothing else. Okay, what other theme is there? When it comes to theme, this is the night theme that I have. Apart from this particular thing, there can be many more themes. And as for the color, I can only use these three colors inside that, and this one is being used here. Okay, any another thing? Cupscape is gonna be looking like this. So even if those themes are there, it doesn't mean that they are gonna be the best ones. It doesn't even mean that they are gonna be looking the best ones. And even here, even if I use silk, I can use just simply some specific things. There's not a lot of customization, and that is the problem. Okay, as I'm using this, so let me go with the dark font right now. Later I will figure it out. Most probably I think JZY, okay, it's good, but at the end of the day, even if you add multiple designs and all, that may still not look good. So you will have to customize it as per your own choice too. But having said that, I'm gonna be keeping it dark here for now, and on the basis of that thing, I'm gonna be designing this stuff. But let's see what's gonna happen later. Again, as for the design, I will have to combine both, maybe Tailwind CSS and this, then only it's gonna make some sense. Okay, so what can I do right now? When this much is done, it's gonna be looking like this, and the top level div that already has some color. So let's close this from here. Let's go to this page.tsx, and this top level div, it already has some bg red 300. So this is that section, and I need to give it color from my on side. Is there any way that it can get the color? If I want to give it the color, then I will have to just make it some kind of component here. Okay, so if I go to components button, drop down, swap theme controller. So when it comes to the theme controller, so this is just that, and accordion avatar badge card is mainly gonna be for the top. I think I'll have to use these components, and only on these components it's gonna be working. So in that case, breadcrumbs doc. What is this doc all about? This doc works like this. Okay, fine. Menu navbar. What is this navbar thing? Navbar is gonna be looking like this. Okay, pagination steps. Okay, tab. This is how tabs are gonna be looking. Alert, loading, skeleton, tooltip, calendar, checkbox, field set. I need top level div. I think I can't get that from here. Is that so? I have this footer here. So ultimately footer is gonna be looking like this, and mask, browser, code, phone, window. So if I actually want to have window like this, right? Yeah, if you want to have this thing, phone, if you want to have the phone. So this is how phone is gonna be looking like. Oh, that's bad, not bad. And theme generator, what is this all about? At least because of this thing, I'm gonna be learning about the UI sections and all. So ultimately at a time, gonna be learning quite a lot. And this is the theme generator, right? So if I select the dark one, this is how it's gonna be going on. What is this? Input box. This is how messages are gonna be looking like. If I select the light one, this is how the light section is gonna be looking like. And overall things are fine. So what should I go with? In light mode, this is how you can just simply make the things. So this is just the what, inspiration section. Yeah, exactly that. If I click on this color palette, I'm gonna be getting the colors from here, and this is how it's gonna be going on. Click on this, things are gonna be like this. So if I just use Daisy components, Daisy UI components, so most of the things are gonna be great, and they are gonna be working like this. And this is kind of okay, not really a big problem. So even if I'm gonna be using this light theme, so it is all right. So if I go to the layout over here, if I make it light, it will not be problematic at all. It will even look kind of okay, and then later I can have the boxes and all, but this is what I don't want. Let's keep it dark, because later even if I switch to light mode, I need to keep some kind of wrapper around. Okay, so this is the dark mode, and as this is the dark mode, I need to make it the dark as well. How can I do that? The top level div, how to make the top level div change the theme using daisy UI, not daily UI, daisy UI. How will it work? So daisy UI themes, okay, so ultimately data theme, top level div require daisy UI, light themes and all, cupcake, and how can I change the themes using daisy UI, tailwind CSS in? Theme changer, gradient select. Dark, data theme light, data theme dark, data theme retro. I can set dark here, and then that will be decided. Base style, you did reach, okay. Layout and typography. So when it comes to layout, all these things are gonna be here. Great. Okay, time to take the help of ChatGPT. Again, using the AI, it's gonna be working. My top level div has white BG even when using dark mode, using with daisy UI. Let's see. This usually happens because daisy UI dark mode only works on the theme or distributed to a parent element. If the theme is not applied to element, which was, so ultimately data theme is gonna be dark over here. Apart from this particular thing, HTML yeah, that's great. After that, BG instead of BG white, BG base. I'll have to go with the colors. So there are few colors right now. So use daisy UI colors, BG base 100, BC base 200, and on the basis of that thing, just simply change the stuff colors. I think I have to do it manually. So when it comes to the colors, coming back to this particular section, colors, pagination, loading, tooltip, field set. How do we get the colors from here? Yeah, this is the color section, and when it comes to this particular color section, so what all do we have? We have primary content, we have secondary content, and it gets going on. These are the important things we have here in the dark mode. Especially if I turn it to the light mode or light mode, then these colors are gonna be changing as per that. So as we are using daisy UI, so we better just simply stick with this. So even we can change the stuff, but I'm gonna be using BG base 100, BG base 200, and BG base 300. I can go ahead like this. So let's go on with this. BG base 100 is gonna be the top one. Then on top of that, I will have BC base 200 and maybe BG base 300, and it will be changing the color automatically. So that's gonna be the best thing. So even if I have the things like this, they are gonna be somewhat like this. So bg content, so bg base 100, 200 and 300, then bg content I can have, and that will be enough. Okay, dark mode, bg content is gonna be looking like this in neutral. Okay, so first of all I'm gonna be having what? I'm gonna be having bg base 100. So let me make it quick. Go to page.tsx over here, and this is gonna be bg base 100. Text is automatically going to be white in that, so let's simply remove it. I will have this much. By the way, coming back to this, so it looks like this. And apart from this particular thing, what else can I do inside this bg? Which other color do I need to have? The another color that can be primary content, foreground content color. Okay, base content should be enough. So how about this? Text base content, it's gonna be quite okay. So this is how it looks like. So ultimately I will be having that as well. So I have a bg base and then bg base content. It keeps changing as well, until unless I have used it a few times. It's not gonna make any sense. Okay, bg base content, I have it here, and it just simply keeps changing the color. Okay, so once this thing is done, what is the next thing that I have to do? So I have done this much, and I have this sign up page. This should be at the center. So class name, card title, it's gonna be text center. So I'm gonna be having it here. Will it even work or not? This text center stuff comes from Tailwind. It doesn't really work here directly. BG red 300. So this is how it looks like. So even if I make it text center, this is insane. Margin X auto. Now it is in the center. So why isn't this text center working? Okay, never mind. Now it is in the middle. What else do I need? What is the next thing that I want? Just below this, in this particular section, I need to have my input boxes. What those input boxes are going to be? Coming back to this one, when it comes to the input boxes, so file input, and this is mainly gonna be for getting the file and all. Yeah, that's right. What I want, I just want the input field, and that input field is gonna be for 2. Primary, neutral, and this is how it just keeps going on. But at the end I just need the top one, that's it. So this top one I need, and that's gonna be input, and let's simply paste it here. And again there are gonna be 2 divs, so this is gonna be the first one. Inside this I will have this, and then I will have some kind of button. So button, and when it comes to class name, the class name is actually gonna be btn. Again, when it comes to button, how can I not button actually directly over here. Let's simply get rid of this. Even is there any yeah, I do have a label here. So label is somewhat gonna be looking like, label needs to be at the top, but label is not at the top. Rather label is like this. Okay, type, name, URL. Okay, I need some different kind of label, but I don't really have that here. Now the simple question, it's good that I have these things here and I will be able to understand and all. Let's keep it 100. And what am I gonna be doing? It will take a lot of time designing this stuff and all. Create content part or content sign up page. Create sign up page using Tailwind plus shared CM plus Daisy UI. Let's see. We will be making it better. If there's something missing, then of course UI only, no authentication logic. Yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna be just simply copying and pasting this stuff, and we'll see if there's something new and all. Otherwise, how long will I just keep wasting time like this? Okay. So as for these ones, these things are actually coming from @, components. So let me remove it. And again, card header and everything I need from components only. So it's bad. So this is how I'm gonna be going ahead. I don't really have these. So let me install them one by one. So first of all, I need to install card. So how can I install the things? Especially for installing, what I'll do, ls, right? Let me open another one here. In this particular section is mainly gonna be for the installing purpose. So packages UI, here I will be installing the things, and here the main project is gonna be running. So let this project run. And as for the installation part, how do we install using shared CN? So this is the shared CN section. And when it comes to installation, so I think it won't be able to load or what. This is why I just avoid writing the code for UI. Honestly, I can write the code easily for the backend. This UI thing, designing this stuff, giving time to that design and all, it's crazy. Let's simply, I'm gonna be just simply installing it. If I have the option to just choose one, I will choose backend. npx shared CN card. Let's simply install card. But not only that, I will have to install many ones. So instead of installing all of them separately, let me install all of them at the same time. By the way, I'm getting the error. And what is this? Something went wrong. Please check the following details message at the end. Let's check it. Suggestions. Let me do one thing. Add. I'm gonna be adding everything in one go. Just select all of them. Everything is gonna be added. So in this way, I will not have to just simply add them one by one. Hopefully that's gonna be working. But let's see what's gonna happen. This UI. I think it's the right time to take the help of ChatGPT. If you know that you can do it by giving some time to that particular thing, so take the help of AI, get it done really quick, and this is how the things are gonna be happening. Button already exists, yeah. So just simply override. Oh, thankfully. Great job, it's done. If I'm not wrong, component button has been added. So remember to wrap your app with a tooltip provider. Yeah, it is giving me some suggestions. First of all, it is just simply saying that tooltip component has been added. Remember to wrap your app with a tooltip provider. So I have to add with that. Even it is just simply giving me this tooltip provider, and it is simply saying that it needs to be wrapped. That's okay. So let's simply get this tooltip provider from here. Control Shift C. I have to go to where? Main app, main layout app.tsx, and over here I have to just simply wrap it. So when it comes to wrapping it, so first of all I'll have to import it. Once it is actually imported, again this should come from somewhere else. Tooltip provider at that components tooltip. This is just the provider. So what will I be doing? First of all, I need to import this tooltip provider. So import tooltip provider. It needs to be imported from here. Once I have it here, I'm gonna be wrapping everything with that tooltip. Sim done. So ultimately I have wrapped everything with the tooltip provider. So this is done, and apart from this particular thing, everything is done. Any log related stuff, that's it. This was the only thing that I needed to do. Let's exit, and once I have exited, now I have to import the remaining things. So card needs to be imported from @repo UI, header needs to be imported from there only, title needs to be imported from there only. It's better to use different UIs so that you know how they work and all. So far I've been working with only one tailwind CSS, then I slowly shifted to share decision, but that is not even enough. Button needs to be imported from. So bro, I'm not using Daisy UI anywhere here, or am I? Forget about Daisy UI, it's not being used. So ultimately I'm importing everything from there. So ultimately Daisy UI is nowhere even close to this. This card is actually coming from this card.tsx. So ultimately inside components, now I will have all the components. These are the components that I have. So Daisy UI, though we can use this, we are not using this. Okay, never mind. So ultimately I have this card, then I have the card header. On the card header side I have card title, then I have a paragraph. You create your account, enter your details to get started, and after that this is the sign up page. I hope this is the sign up page. So let me make it okay, sign up page is enough. Something like this. Apart from this particular thing, I have the input boxes. So this is the name one. I will have to change some of the things, changing some of the things in the sense. So later I will be adding. Oh, that is already added. Continue with the Google on and all. That's great. So email is there. So let me even have a look at the result overall, how it looks like. So this is how it looks like, sign up page, and things are not the best, not the worst, but okay, this is fine. The password is going to be here, sign up is going to be here, sign up with Google is going to be here. I will be adding sign up with Google as well, but overall I'm okay with this. And when it comes to this UI, though I have all of them here, and just at the top, if I actually come here, close this, go to layout .tsx, and when I'm inside this layout .tsx, not this one, maybe this one, and over here I have this dark theme. If I remove it, how will it look like? It still looks the same. So why it looks the same? Layout page.tsx, I must have set the color here, then bg base 200. So it turns out that it is using the bg base 200. So it bg base, ultimately what can I say, Daisy UI is mainly used for what, for the designing stuff and all. That's it, nothing else. So if I actually keep this light over here, then it will change. Yeah, here we are. So let's keep the dark mode here, and once it is actually the dark mode, I'm gonna be using that for the UI only, and this is how it's gonna be going on. Apart from this particular thing, let's simply close this. Let's close this too. Coming back to this particular card section over here, when it comes to this card section, it should be what? If I go to Daisy UI, tailwind, yeah, Daisy UI, mainly I wanna check out the card color. I mean, card, where is that? Colors, right? This is where it is, and then that's gonna be BG based content or something, and that should be enough. Both of them are overall right, or primary content, secondary content, neural content. Almost the white ones are the same, so base content, let me have it, BG base content, just like this. So this is how it looks like, no problem as such. And right now, as this is BG based content, so in case if I change it back to the light mode, then this is how. Okay, this much is done, and text is gonna be BG based content. And what about the color? This is the BG based content, and when it comes to the light mode, it becomes black, and remaining ones, they become like this, and this is going to the color for that, so that's fine. I have neutral and I have neutral content, and this neutral works quite well. Neutral content, they are always neutral. Okay, apart from this particular thing, these base 100 they become white in white mode, and black in black mode, and base content just becomes black in white and white in black. So I can use this thing. So what I'll do here, coming back to this particular section, I have bg base content, okay, and text is gonna be base 100, just like this. So this is how it's gonna be going on, and let's see. So this is how it looks like. Still things are really terrible here, and apart from this particular thing, I'm gonna be coming back to these inputs. So this is the input. I will have the class name. Class name is gonna be base 100, or that base 100 will do nothing, so bg base 100, that at least does something. So bg base 100, and this will change time to time. So if I actually switch it to the dark mode, let's see how it's gonna be going on. So dark mode, I can even do it, the dark mode will be there automatically. So this is how it looks like. So it changes, it needs to be like this. As for these input boxes, they're even enough like this only, so I don't even need to change it. So I can say this bg needs to be only in the dark mode. Crazy designing stuff. I'm just gonna be going ahead like this. I'm gonna be working for the dark mode right now, and later I will fix the other things. Okay, so this is how it's gonna be going on. So I can use this dark notation here, and then it will be just simply converting everything. Okay, so let me copy everything from here and paste it here, and that's it. First of all, I'm not gonna care about the design now anymore. I mean, this much is fine for me. If it looks great, if it doesn't look, that's also great. And the page does not even exist, so there should actually be /login, right? Okay, let's keep it sign in, just like this. So from here people can just simply sign in, and I'm gonna be getting the sign page as well. Bhai, create kar do bhai. I'm not gonna be worrying about anything at all. Just give me the page. Give me the sign in page. Tailwind CSS. Okay. Great, we have the sign page. Let's simply go with this. Maybe UI is not gonna be looking that perfect, but okay, I'm not gonna be worried about my page, how it looks like and all. Yeah, few things are missing here. I will be just simply importing them again. And apart from this particular thing, overall sign page is this. Card, import this. Card header, import this. Title, import this. Card content, import this. Label, import this. Input, import this. Button, import this. Done. Let's click on this, see how it works. Here I am. This is the welcome back. Whichever way it is, it looks more than enough for me right now. I'm not gonna worry about anything at all. Okay, so excuse me for that. Create forgot password page. At least I can go ahead like this really quickly, because at the end of the day, the functionalities that we have, that's gonna be taking more time. Later I can just give the code to the AI, and I will ask it to just make the whole code better. Okay, so that can be done anytime. Create forgot password page. So this is how it's gonna be even creating that, and inside auth I will have forgot password, and inside this I have page.tsx, and I will copy the whole thing from here. I will paste it over here, and it's gonna be pretty much simple. Let's simply remove all these things from here. Pretty simple. I mean, right, I mean, designing stuff, I mean, I know how to use Tailwind CSS. If I invest some time in the sense, I will be taking a lot of time to design it really well, but ultimately I can design that. And there's nothing in designing. There's like trial testing, that's it, and then you will be able to do that. And instead of wasting time in that, I do think that I'm wasting my time there. So it's better to just simply go with this. I will enter my email over here. I can go back to sign in page. Well, that's not working, so instead of having it like this, I'm gonna be having this sign in like this. So this done, sign up problem, sign in page. Sign up should actually be like this. So how about making it this much only? This is also good, right? Isn't it? So sign in slash sign in, yeah, that's right. And sign up. And the another thing is that forgot password. So while signing in, if I'm signing in, if I forgot the password, this is the one, href forgot password. So this is how I will be going there. And is this working now? Reload it. This sign up is still not working because sign up is the not like that. Got it. I will have to change the paths. So this should be sign up, and apart from this particular thing, I need to go to this sign up page. This should be sign in, and that's it. It should be done. Okay, as for the sign up, sign up. Here we are. This is the sign up page. This is the login page, sign up page, and the login page, forgot password page. Coming back to the sign up page. These things look like this. Okay, what is the next thing? The overall UI is done, and again, I just simply wanna focus on the what can I say? I simply wanna focus on the business logic part. So I will even get this particular done. So I will just simply ask it to create the home page for me, and create the okay, meeting. I will be generating it. So what I'll say, and I will just generate the code, the UI code. That's it, nothing else. Create home page for me. Remember, I am creating the clone of Google Meet. Okay, let's go ahead. Everything we are gonna be getting it here. Nothing could be better than this. It is generating nothing but HTML, CSS, and using Tailwind CSS. Ultimately, UI part. No business logic, no authentication, no sending request, nothing else. So at least I can do this thing, right? Can't I? I hope you can excuse me for this. Okay, so I am back to this layout. Remove this. Go to the top. Few components are missing, not a problem. Keyboard, word button. Let's simply import this, and this thing is done. Input. Let me get the UI done, and after that I will work on the main part. Main part in the sense image meeting / meeting.svg. I don't even have the svg. Do I have the svg? It's getting the svg from public. It turns out I don't really have that. That simply means I'll have to set it here. For now, let me say vercel.svg. Why not? Let's see how it's gonna be looking like. Coming back to the home page. Here we are. Ida, large button. What kind of page is this? Where did I actually change the stuff? I changed the stuff here. I should have done it in here. This is not bad actually, but I need to just make it right. BG base content. Not this here, text. How about if I just simply set the BG base? What will happen? This is how it's gonna be looking like, and this is better than anything else. But okay, as I'm going with the dark mode right now, so I can just simply say that BG base content, this is fine. Actually text, this is how it should be going on. So yeah, this is better. Then I need to have the Google Meet meeting, and then the new meeting. If I click on the new meeting is going to be created. Otherwise I can just simply join from here, and this needs to be of the join button that I have. The join button that I have, it should be text BG base 100 or any base 100. Yeah, so this is how it's gonna be looking like. It still looks bad, I know, but doesn't matter. This triangle I have for no reason, but doesn't matter, because we have to focus on the functionality part. And then this button, sign in button, let's fix this. So wherever I have this sign in button, this is the one that I have. Let's simply add some class name, and that's gonna be text base 100. That should be fine. Are you not gonna work? I think I need to edit inside button itself. So cut, paste. Oh, I actually changed something else. So sign up page, I should not have done that. The sign in, this is in trouble. Let's simply do it. Yeah, overall things are done, not done actually. And then as for the login, this should actually be sign in. As for the sign up, this should actually be sign up. And then let's click on sign in, you are here. Let's click on sign up, you are here. Let's click on home, let's click on signing in. Okay, you can just simply join the meeting from here, and that's okay. What else can I do right now? Even I will be showing you that's great. New meeting, as soon as you click on the new meeting or join meeting, first of all you will be you will actually be asked to just sign up and all, and after that you will be able to do that. So that's understandable. I will fix it. Apart from this particular thing, I have some window SVG, this SVG, this SVG, Next.js SVG, global SVG, globe SVG. Let me have that. So coming back to this particular thing, the image of the home page. So this is the home page, and I have an image over here, and I'm just simply gonna have a globe here. So it's gonna be looking a bit good. And as for the color, class name, BG text content, BG base content. Okay, let's simply have text. This is not gonna make any difference. Not a problem if it doesn't make any difference, so let it not make. That is SVG, so I will have to go to that SVG and change that. So that's okay, never mind. So overall things are done. Let's simply close everything. We are done with this. Let's simply work on the UI. This much we've done. And let's simply stop the authentication thing for now, so that I'm able to check everything. Because inside the app, inside the main, I have the logic for the authentication. What I'll do, I'll just simply comment everything. This logic thing, I will do it very soon, but not right now. Let's go to the auth. Let's do the same. And main has the page, auth will not have the page. So let me do that like this. So this much should be fine. So here I can go to the dashboard page that I don't even have. I can go to the sign in. I already have them. What else? Next thing that I need to create the dashboard page. So this is the home page that I have. I don't even need to have the dashboard page. Yeah, I don't need to have it, the dashboard page, but I definitely need to have a profile page. So inside main I will have a profile page as well. So profile, inside that I will have a page.tsx. I'll simply say, bro, create a normal profile, create a profile page. It is going to be creating that. So let's simply have that here, and whatever options there are, if there is a updating, we will add the business logic for all the functionalities. So that's not really a big problem. Oh, how long will it take here? हो जा भाई. It's taking a lot of time. I'm gonna be making it generate the prompt so that I can use the another chat. It's taking a lot of time. Okay, this is done at least. Copy it. Create a prompt for this chat so that I can open another chat and continue from here on. Let's do that. It will be generating the prompt. Coming back to this one, I'm gonna be pasting everything here, and let's see how it's gonna be looking like. So first of all, get rid of these things from these things. Card this. Honestly, I don't have any what problem using the AI just for the front end where I'm not using any logic and all, because this makes our work quite really fast. So at least for the UI related work, the AI can definitely be used. And it's not like things there are things that I don't understand. Everything is understandable. I even build them many times, so that's fine. It's better to take the help of AI, and if needed I can even customize my front end. What else? So if I go to the profile page right now, /profile, I'm gonna हाँ अब ये क्या है? रुलाएगा ये मुझे और कुछ नहीं. It has given me the form. Let me open another chat. Create profile page for Google Meet clone using Tailwind shared CN plus JZY. Yeah, this should be fine. At least right now it is not giving me forms. Otherwise, just earlier it gave me forms. You get the idea. Copy it. I need to import them. So let me import them one by one, and let's see how the result is gonna be looking like. Avatar, images, avatar fallback, button, okay. I hope it's done. Let's check the result, how it look. Okay, this is not bad, but I'll have to make changes, proper changes, but this is better. So what can I do? First of all, the color should be changed here, and for changing the color I can go to the top, minimum this fine. And as for the color, text, base, content, I'm already on the dark mode, and if I'm making text based content, so it should be working. And the question is, why isn't this working? Base 100, and just here text base content. Okay, so this particular thing is working. So I have to change the things one by one. That's bad, but okay, never mind. So this is fine here. Then even edit profile section is okay. This is quite understandable. When I click on this edit profile, I should be getting this. and I'm getting the information from you. That's great. Meeting hosted, meeting joined, meeting time. Okay, I will be changing these things later, but just below that I should have this section as well, the whole grid. It should be, bro, can't I do it from the top level? So just here if I say text base content, it doesn't seem to be changing. Never mind, for some reason. And that some reason is what? They have text center, text base contents divided by 60. So they have the text color, but these don't have. The top label div, text base content. Okay, let me do one more thing. Make it compatible for both light and dark mode. कर दे भाई, इसको भी कर दे. No. Here, I thought AI is not creating the job, but again I'll have to make the changes on my own. Content. So ultimately this is how it looks like. Again, the second section that I have here, card account settings. Hopefully it will work. Base content, अरे हो जा भाई, आजा भाई. Content. धन्यवाद. Done. As for this danger zone, this looks crazy. So let's go to this danger zone. Deleting the account, that is okay, but text base 300, not text base 300, I think bg base 300. Finally it looks good. So this is how I'm gonna be going ahead with the things. Again, repeating, focus is not the UI portal also. I'm not gonna be worrying much about it. It is not even a production ready application that I need to worry about the things much. Let me just make overall text base content so that it just looks good enough. That's fine, and I will make it functional. That's not really a big problem. Don't even worry about that. But there is a problem, and the problem is that I don't have navbar. Bro, you don't have navbar. Navbar. When it comes to the home page, it does have the navbar, but let's do one thing. कहाँ गया मेरा chat GPT? Let me keep it here so that I know it. Here it is. Create navbar. As for navbar, navbar किसमें होना चाहिए? Auth does not need to have navbar. Page.tsx it already has whatever it is. Mainly navbar is going to be required here. So just inside main I will have navbar for all. So navbar.tsx, and as for the code that is already ready, copy paste. Again I'll have to make many changes here, but let's see how it's gonna be going on. As for this navbar, I'm gonna be wrapping children is here, right? Return the children. Oh yeah, just like this. I need to wrap everything in the navbar as well, so not just wrapping. Navbar is gonna be here. That's it. I mean, this is more than enough. Coming back to this particular section, if I go to / dashboard, so dashboard profile. So this is the this is how the navbar looks like, but this again looks really bad, so I'll have to make it look good. Text base content, few things. Ah, great job. So home, back to the home. uh, in the home I have the things like this. Oi, how did it start working? Huh. Okay, what am I doing here? I didn't uh, just a minute, where is that button? Okay, it is just changing it. So what it is doing, so whenever I click on this toggle button, so first of all, this is the whole thing. So whenever I click on that particular input box, check box, on change document set attribute data theme, and that's gonna be event.target.checked if that is uh, checked, then dark, otherwise light. And by default that's gonna be checked. No, by default that's not gonna be checked, or that may be checked. I need to set the value directly, because if I reload it, it is the light mode, but here I have the dark mode, so that is the problem. So if I click once, it will not work. That simply means somehow I have to give it the value. How will I give it the value? For giving it the value, I can save the value in the database. What? In the local host, that could be done. But okay, not really big problem. This can be solved later. Main focus is not on this. The thing is that what you can do, the status of dark mode or light mode, you can just simply dark mode or light mode, you can just save it in the local host, and on the basis of that thing you can just simply turn it off, turn it on, up to you. Okay, so this is how it's gonna be going on. By default I want it to be in the dark mode, so I'm gonna be setting the value to true. So checked is gonna be actually true. So this is how it's gonna be going on. So even if I just simply reload the page, it is still in that. If I click on this, it will be turning, it will be ayla. I need to use the state. Sorry, it will not, it is okay, it's working, but then the second time when I click on this, nothing will happen. I'll actually have to use a state over here, and then it will be working, but that's good. We will focus on this thing later, not really big problem for now. And okay, reload the page. This is how it looks like. Join meeting, I click on profile settings, I don't have that, and then I can click on logout, so I can just simply log out from here. Schedule, if I want to schedule something, meetings, and home looks like this. I think I should use the same navbar for the home as well, but if I actually want to use that, then I'll have to import it, and importing something from the here to the page is not gonna be the best idea. So what can I do? I'm just simply gonna ask it to create the home page, that's it. And in that home page there should be no navbar, but let's see what's gonna be happening. Create home page, let's see how it's gonna be creating that. Yeah, that's gonna be better. Let's see. I hope it's done. Copy everything again. It's not gonna be the perfect one, that simply means I'll have to make some changes, but overall hopefully it's gonna be fine. Video meetings for everyone, this is how it just simply goes. Connect, create meeting, this meeting, and there are gonna be some other meetings, new meeting, join meeting, and schedule a meeting, recent meetings. These were the ones. Okay, that's not really a big problem, that is even better. Few things I need to change, and that is the color. So just at the top, text based content, I've already given it, still I'm facing the same problem. So first of all, this much is okay. Just below that I have the meetings, so I should have this hero section I have, then quick actions. When it comes to these quick actions, so text based content, well, it doesn't really have any effect. That's really bad. That simply means now when it comes to these quick actions, so when it comes to this even quick meeting, so I need to come here, text base content, I'll have to write it so that it looks like that. And card content, same is gonna be here. Yeah, can't I write well today? This is done. Lastly, I have to do the same thing here as well. Not in this particular section, rather in this one, text based content. So this is how it looks like. This is not the worst thing ever. And then as for these recent meetings and all, recent meetings, they have their own what? Team stand up. This needs to be given text based content. So this is done, and same thing needs to be done here as well for the last time. Text base content. So I hope this much is fine. And as for giving it some padding and all, so I can go at the top, minimum height screen, text base center, everything is fine. And flex items are gonna be center. Flex is already here. Justify center, keep the items at the center. Well, this is gonna be too bad in that case. Okay, let's not keep it at the center. Okay, remain things I'm gonna be having here. And this is the home page. There is no sign up, sign in. As soon as I click on the new meeting, so if I'm not signed up, I will be redirected to the sign up and all, and this is how it's gonna be going on. Or I can say I can add the sign up and sign in option here as well. Add the sign up and sign in buttons too. Hopefully the UI is gonna be ready very soon, and then we can just simply start focusing on the business logic. On the business logic, we can just simply work on our own. So we don't. The main is the business logic. UI is okay. All about playing with the same classes over and over. But still, the UI is only that I don't want to work with. Sign in, sign up, okay. This again, this is crazy stuff. Add text base content so that titles are visible in dark mode. Just do it, bro. I'm not gonna be doing on my own. Rather, you will have to take care of everything right now and get it done really quick so that I can just simply copy and paste. Hopefully it's gonna be able to do that. Copy. Otherwise I will have to make the changes on my own. Let's see. Okay, this did the job. And meet clone. This is how it's gonna be going on. And I can click on the sign in page. So when I click on the sign in page here, where is that? That must be at the top hero section. And I will have to even make lots of components of this. That's not really a big problem. First thing is that I'm gonna be clicking on the sign in page. So the top header, right? Button, this should be sign in like this. This should be sign up like this, and that is it. Reload the page. Sign in, I will be just simply signing it like this. Sign up, I will be signing up like this. If I click on sign in, I can forget the password. I can click on like this and click on the meeting, join meeting. Now I'm gonna be generating a meeting page. Simple thing. Generate a demo meeting page. Again, I'll have to then create lots of components. So this is not even gonna be okay because it is just simply generating everything in one file. Then what will I have to do? I will have to create proper components. So restructuring is definitely gonna be there, and then working on business logic, that's easy. Generate a demo meeting page and add the chat option where users video plus chat options are also present. Add some because yeah, we can add the business logic. So even if it adds more options, we can get that done. So video grade microphone, toggle camera, screen share, chat event, leave meeting, participants count, and yeah, we can get it done. Not really big problem. Let it generate. And as for working on it, we will have to change many things. This is just the overall top level UI, top level example. Then we will have to first of all restructure it. After restructuring it, we will have to manage the states. After managing the states, we'll have to just simply start working on the business logic. We will have to work on the backend part. So there's a lot. And I just wanted to mainly focus on the business logic. That is why I'm just simply taking the help of UI. Maybe someday I will learn the, I don't know, maybe I will be focusing on the UI part properly. I can build the UI, but that's first of all, that's not gonna be looking that good. And the second thing is that will take time. That is the most important part. That takes time, and because of that thing, I'm doing everything, taking the help of AI here. Having said that, meeting. I already have meeting actually. So meeting id page.t6. Done. Let's see how it's gonna be looking like. So I have to enter one there. /meeting/1 2 3 4. Here we are. How does it look like? 5 participants are gonna be there. Chat. Then I need to have chat input box. There is no chat input box. 5 participants. Arey yaar, there are no buttons, nothing. कुछ तो कर देता भाई, ये सारा का सारा एक साथ दे दिया. That's it, nothing else. Let me give it proper command. Add proper buttons plus proper chat input as well. I'll be sending files to. Hopefully it will be able to make it better. Chat panel. Sure. Bus. Okay, these buttons were here below. I didn't have a look at them. Honestly, this is not the best thing here. At 100, I'm getting them like this. So the problem is this. The problem is the navbar. Now the question is that if you don't want to have the navbar, then so inside meeting I don't want to have the navbar, but here I have it. So inside layout, instead of keeping the navbar here, profile, all the things will have their own. Nope. Main. Should meeting room have navbar? Short answer, no, it should not have. So what to name the folder that contains the pages which have navbar next.js. So in which pages with navbar, so main, and there are gonna be things like this. Then I can have something called meeting, and that meeting will have the things like this. Page do not have navbar. That is okay too. So this is gonna be the main, and for meeting I'm gonna be creating altogether a new folder. Having said that, this should be a meeting like this. Once it is like this, after that from the main I will get the ID. Oh no, I need to remove it, this parenthesis from here. It's fine. So meeting ID, and I will have normal page as well, so it's actually gonna be inside this. As for this meeting, I'm gonna be removing it from here. So this is how it's gonna be going on. And page.tsx, this is going to be fine if I'm not wrong. /meeting/1234, and here we are. These buttons, they don't look that good, so let me fix them. Overall this chat section is also good, but they need to be given some color, so let me do that. Oh, I can close this today, right? Okay, so what is the next thing that we have to do? The next thing is that changing the colors, and don't worry, I will divide it into lots of components, so at that time it won't be hard to just simply understand this thing. Right now, yeah, it is quite overwhelming. Even the whole code is in the same page, so that's great. That's understandable. And having said that, what I need to change these inputs. When it comes to in chat input, not this particular section. Chat panel, not this one either. Meeting options, how about text base content? No, it turns out I'll have to go do them one by one and give them this. So variant outline, class name, text base content. Arey ho ja bhai. What is this? You are mic. So I think I have to give it to the mic. Huh, crazy thing. Is this what am I think why is this not working? Flex justify center gap border blah bg base 100. It is outlined, and now I'm not, if I hover over them I see it, otherwise I don't see it. So this is the button that I'm actually using, and this button should be getting some class name, that is already getting the class name. So whenever I hover over them I see it, otherwise I don't see it. Instead of keeping them outline, okay, even if I'm keeping them outline, how about the text dark or black? Text black works, but text base content, that does not work. Okay, so I'm gonna be going with text black. Copy it, paste it here, paste it here, and one I missed, monitor up. Hey, kaise class name text black. So this is merely for the sharing the screen, nothing else. Okay, so overall it actually looks like this, which the icons, they're really small. This is for the chat section. I can make it a bit bigger just like this, but okay, this does not really make any sense. And this is how it's gonna be going on, and I can just simply have the things here. this thing needs to be that. Again, as I said, the main focus is not on the UI, so I will make it whichever way it looks like. Then I have to work on a production ready application. Over there I will myself design the things the best way possible. But for this thing, let's go ahead like this, bro. Copy last name, text black. So done, everything is done. What else? Nothing else. And apart from this particular thing, I can just simply end the meeting. Let's do one thing. Whenever I click on end, where is that? Not send, end. End, sure. हटा भाई इसे. End button, mic off, end button, message square, phone off. And whenever I click on this, let's keep it for now only. Link from next link, so that I am actually redirected to the main page. Otherwise it's never gonna happen. So href, there is no dashboard, there is only home page. I hope there is no dashboard, but you never know. This is the main home page. Do I have the dashboard page? I do have, but there's nothing. And I think this is more than enough. Then as soon as I sign in, so these options should be gone from here. That's it, nothing else. And if I go to my profile page, so this is how profile looks like, but there is no nav bar, so that is something I have to fix. So when it comes to, this is the meeting section. Okay, that is fine. And I have my navbar over here. So if I actually go to profile, so navbar should be there. Layout, but this is not like that, so I need to add it here. Navbar, just like this. So this is how it looks like at the end. So I need to have my home page as well. I already have it. This is how it looks like. And on the home page I need to have the navbar. That's insane. Let me do one thing. Create say separate dashboard plus home page, so that at least I have two of them, and home page will not have the navbar, whereas dashboard that will definitely have that. Okay, hopefully it's gonna be creating that soon. So this is gonna be the landing page. User can just simply sign in from here, and user can join the meeting. That's it. So this is how it's gonna be going on. So this is the home page that I have, and there's actually nothing inside that, so let's simply paste it here. So this is how it's gonna be looking like. So if I just simply reload the page right now, oh nope, this is actually the home page, and this comes under app. app is supposed to have meeting. So app does have the meeting, and that was the pane of the main page of the main, right? So I don't really have to need to have this particular page here, and this is how it's gonna be going on. So waiting video, blah blah blah, join. Oh, sign up, sign in, just a sec. Sign up free, sign in free, meeting, join meeting. I can just simply join the meeting from here on, and that is okay, understandable. I don't really need to worry about the design stuff much, as I said and many times. So let me just simply make it functional, and that's it, nothing else. So click on sign up, you will be signing up. Click on sign in, you will be signing in, or you can just directly join the meeting. When you will directly join the meeting, at that time you will be asked to enter the name. Okay, whenever you join the meeting, you will be asked to enter your name, so you will have to enter that. How long has it been? 32. Okay, so we've done this much. What is the next thing that we can do? After that, I need to have my dashboard. So let's go here. Hopefully the dashboard is gonna be generated very soon. This is gonna be the dashboard page. I already have this dashboard thing here. Let's simply see it how it looks like now. So the next thing is actually gonna be dashboard page. So dashboard actually looks like this. From here you can create the new meeting. This is how the main page looks like. You can turn on the light mode, dark mode, okay, and you can start a meeting. This you can schedule it, and then you will have this thing. Already home page. Well, okay, that's fine. We don't even have to go back to the home page, so rather I can just simply say dashboard, meetings, I don't even need to have this meeting page, or I can just simply show the meetings which are just currently going on. Schedule a meeting history. So recent meetings are gonna be here, but apart from this particular thing, there are gonna be meeting history. And should we be able to see that? Yeah, so I will have to create a meetings page. So normal meetings page. Okay, let's do that. Create meetings page. So this is how it's gonna be looking like. That's just gonna be normal page. So meetings, and yeah, that's fine. So I will have two things inside my app. Inside my meeting, I will have meeting in that particular meeting, and then I will have a main page that will be just normal one. And let's see how it looks like. Meetings, well, not meetings, actually just meeting, or I can even call it meetings, that doesn't really matter. Meetings ID, and this is okay, that's fine. Click on this. I'm redirected here. I will have the upcoming, I can check the upcoming meetings, and how will I just simply get it done is yet to be seen. And I can have the simply past meetings 2 days ago and all, and I will have to just even specify this thing in the database so that I can get it back. And rejoin, can we just simply rejoin the same meeting? Past meetings. I should just remove this rejoin button from here, because by joining those meetings, what can you even do? And this is gonna be the new meetings. I can just simply check the details. So meetings, and inside meeting I have main page.tsx, and I can even create one that is called details. This is gonna be related to the meeting. Meetings. How about creating this thing as well? So the main, everything main, then I'm going to have this meeting section, and like meetings like this, and inside this I will get another folder, and this will contain the meeting. Let me ask the name. What should be the route for meeting room and meetings page? So app main, inside main I will have meetings and I will have page.tsx. So meetings and then meetings room. So meeting this. So ultimately meetings page.tsx, then I will have meeting and then and something like this I will have things. Okay, that's good. I can go with this like this. So as for that meetings, there should definitely be navbar. That's right. So let me go ahead like this. I have this main. Inside this main I have the dashboard, I have profile, and when it comes to the meetings, so I will even have not this inside main. Okay, I'll even have meetings, and inside meetings I will have page.tsx, and when it comes to this page, cut it from here, cut everything, this, paste it here. So this is the meetings page, no need to worry about this, and there will definitely be navbar. And apart from this particular thing, this is gonna be meeting, and inside meeting I will have main meeting page. There can be many ones inside meeting as well. So main meeting page, inside this meeting page I will have this ID section, and let's simply remove it from here. So meeting page, and inside this meeting only I will have some inside meeting I will have but okay, for now let's simply have it here. Later I will be just simply worrying about other things, and at the end of the day this is how it's gonna be going on. Meeting, this chat should be the part of this so that they are different. Fine, let's see how it looks like. So coming back to this meeting section, reload the page, this is how it looks like. And when it comes to the meeting /1234, this is the meeting page. Apart from this particular thing, profile, this is how the profile looks like. I can go to the meetings, I can go to the home, but this home should actually be dashboard. So if I go to the main home page, what is that? That is actually a dashboard page, right? So if I click on home, so I can be redirect, the dashboard actually looks, this redirects me to home screen. Joining a meeting that has been already held, that doesn't really make any sense, so I will be removing that particular option from here. So schedule page, let's see how it looks like. Schedule page. So create a meeting, schedule. Okay, right. So create a meeting, time, duration, all these things, create this. Then upcoming meetings, design discussion, past meetings, dashboard, and ultimately whatever options are here, we will be working on all these ones. So right now we are just simply designing the UI. That's okay, but ultimately we should be able to schedule the meetings and all. Scheduling the meeting in the sense what if you have scheduled a meeting, that simply means you have to just start that. So it's not like even if you have scheduled the meeting, that does not mean that meeting is going to be started automatically. You will have to go and click on the start meeting and all, then only it's going to be started. But the URL will be there beforehand. So your meetings URL, you will have that. But until unless the host actually allows you, the host is actually gonna be defined already. This is the host, but the meeting will not be on. The socket connection will not be on. Host will be there in the meeting from the beginning only, and until unless host actually allows others, it's not gonna be happening. And when it comes to letting others join the room, so they will also need to be saved in the database, because if the host doesn't allow them, then they will be just out of the meeting. Yeah, that's right. Even I will do that. Schedule a meeting, especially when you click on schedule this meeting, then this form will appear and you can just simply create a meeting from here, and this is how you can just simply go ahead. Quite interesting stuff. Alrighty, so overall we have done everything. Settings page. Settings page. From the settings page you will be able to change the what, let's see. Let's not let's add ask it to create the setting page as well. That's the last page actually. Create a settings page. Let's see. Personal profile, password, meeting preferences, notifications, theme. So ultimately we will have to work on all these things. So right now just UI is going to be ready. Hopefully we will be able to get the remaining things done very soon. Okay, copy. Once it is copied, I have to just create a setting page here. So main, inside main settings should have dash navbar, right? Yeah, it should have a navbar. So let's simply click inside, make it inside main. So settings and page.tsx this way. Let's see. So personal profile, save changes, this save changes. Alrighty, getting a call. So I'll actually have to just simply end the meeting right here. Just a minute here. And then I'm gonna be catching up soon. How long has it been? It's been 45 minutes, so I will still work on 15 minutes or something. Okay, I'll be back soon, and I will still work on it for 1 hour more, and after that I'll be just simply